Look at the game rating, 2700. Playing for the first time someone who has like 2000 points higher than me. Well, it's not 2000, but can you find the best move in this position? Which I totally miss. I was also feeling a bit of pressure. I have 2 minutes on the clock. Hello, welcome back. So today I had a very interesting interaction with FIDE Master. I had a game against him, two games actually. I will show you the result, and to see what happens, stick around because I don't want to spoil anything, but it was riveting. Again, I am just a normal dude. I started playing chess 6 years ago, but I think there's possibilities for me to become a FIDE master, maybe an international master, or even possibly a grandmaster. And I will show you also his comments, his assessment as to the possibilities of me becoming a FIDE master, which is the first goal you should achieve. So stick around and don't go anywhere. So let's start. Okay, so a little bit of background. I didn't know I was gonna play him today, and it occurred to me that I could do some training with this FIDE master, this coach. So I had no preparation whatsoever for this game. I was just thinking I'm gonna play my best chess. Anyway, so let's get started with this one. He played d4, d5. This is normal theory. Knight f3, developing the knight, and I was like, well, what do I play? I'm gonna play something that I feel comfortable with, or that is also flexible. So I played something that is, yeah, is normal. Bishop to g4, putting pressure on this knight, and yeah, almost like a reverse, what is the opening? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. So he goes to if e3. That's it's actually a bad move, as you can see in the computer, because you're blocking this bishop. I was like, what, really? So I think this is also a good system, the Collie system, for people who don't want to learn a lot of openings. They just want to play chess. So, but for a game where I am going to receive some coaching, I was like, why is he playing this opening? Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, he developed his knight. I play e6. Everything looks normal here. So now I think I spent 14 seconds thinking. So because I don't know which line I want to play. Maybe I can develop this knight, or I can also push pawns. But yeah, pawns cannot go back. Remember that. So I was like, what is happening? Then yeah, this was a mistake. This according to the computer. I was like, yeah, that should be. Oh. Yeah, I think here you can just keep the pressure. I can just keep the pressure, but I was feeling a bit nervous. Remember, this is my first game against a FIDE master, and I freak out. I freak out, and I was like, okay, I want to see how he resolves this. Probably putting pressure here, playing b3 later, so I can just take back. So this shouldn't be losing. But yeah, this one was kind of a commitment. Then he plays h3, so I can either go back here or play maybe h5. I think either is fine. And now, yeah, this is a bit forcing. It forces me to take a decision on what I want to do, whether to trade or maybe go here, accepting this trade and opening up the line for my rook, but at the same time ruining my pawn structure. So I didn't want to do that, and I felt like trading was completely fine. Yeah, it was fine, but now I have to get rid of this knight. Yeah, my whole task is to get rid of this. So my idea was, okay, maybe I can just go here, and if I take back. Yeah, but so this pawn is kind of double here. I don't know if this is a good idea for later, pushing this pawn. Let's say I'm gonna go for that line. So let's say here, and maybe I can push this pawn. I didn't see the continuation to that. So I decided to just play knight d7. He took back, and yeah, I took back with the queen. So at this point, after developing phase, white has a slight advantage, but I should be fine. Like I am playing chess, and it's a normal game. Now I freak out here. I was like, oh boy, what do I do? He's threatening to to take this d5, and like if I take here, then he's gonna take, and I take back. That's stupid. Like no, that's not. That's not. That doesn't work. Or the other option is maybe he can just take this pawn. I'm not sure if he can take with the knight or with the queen. Let me check the computer. Okay. Oh, it's not even you don't even take here, but I guess at some point my queen is going to be overloaded as I am putting all the defending these two pawns, and he's also attacking them. So I don't know. I didn't like this line, so I'm gonna go backwards. So I play b5. I was worried about this pawn hanging. Like if I take here, sorry, I'm gonna. If I take here, now either way, I feel like my pawn is hanging. So that's why I decided to protect it. I felt like I was overextending my resources, but no, the computer thinks I am actually fine. I am completely fine. This is an equal game. I don't think it's a draw, but it's equal. So I was like, I have to develop my pieces. My king is in the middle of nowhere. I haven't castle, so I will develop my bishop, which is a mistake. Best thing to do is actually just taking this pawn, and you are I am fine. But I didn't see it. He plays e5 instead. Now I have to go back with my knight, and yeah, that was pretty much the only move. Now he challenges my pawn structure by playing b3, and I go like, oh boy, what do I do? I don't know what to do here. Should I just take, um, or play something else? Yeah. So I go, okay, I'm gonna ignore it and just play knight h6, and maybe fighting for this square later. Um, yeah, but he pushes this pawn. I was like, what? What is happening? Why is he doing that? Maybe I can just take here. I didn't know how to punish this. I just don't know. And now best move is to go rook b8. He takes this pawn, and now I take. Oh, I have to take here. So a completely different line. I didn't see that far ahead. Yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this pawn. If he takes, yeah, I have this powerful bishop. Like I am fine. I should be completely fine. And yeah, so my bishop is active. Life is good. But he instead, okay, he instead takes my central pawn. Maybe with the idea of taking this pawn again. But yeah, so I put pressure by taking this. So now he has to remove this knight. And I didn't see that he could just go here, and I cannot push this pawn. This pawn is hanging. I want to keep it alive. And my whole idea before of going to f5 to put pressure here doesn't work because this knight is protecting it. So I was like, I am worse. I am definitely worse here. Not a lot worse, but a little. I have more weaknesses here because my king is stuck in the center and I haven't developed. This surprised me. I felt like it was a mistake, or the computer agrees, but I don't see why. Like, okay, so after rook c8, which was the move I made, maybe the queen has to go somewhere else. But I don't see how this is such a terrible mistake. I mean, I don't see anything bad about it. You're taking a pawn, and I don't have an immediate threat. So yeah, he plays the best move, which is d3. Oh, my whole idea, which I saw before, was like, you know what? I'm going to do my best to play around this pawn and protect it. So I don't want to see a5. I don't want to see that, because if I play before like bishop b4, now he has some ways to attack. He can push this pawn first, so I don't see how I can get an outpost. Now I play this, and maybe I can get this outpost and put this bishop here later, but not immediately, because I was like, ah, boy, he's threatening to take my pawn. So best move according to the computer was to just centralize my rook, get my rook over to g8, just play here. But I was like, how? I don't see like why that. How does that help me? Now, he played h6 anyway. I was like, oh, wait, he's gonna take that pawn anyway. That's bad. And now he can also just go here, h7, and like harass my rook. What do I do? And like if I play something kind of silly, like just pushing this pawn. He goes here, and the only move to save my rook is to go here, and he's gonna gobble all these pawns. Like yeah, this king side, or yeah, the king side is completely banished for me. At least I have no pawns. So the best move, I thought it was to go queen d5, and yeah, I think this is reasonable. It centralizes the queen. I am looking at this knight. I'm also threatening to take this pawn later, maybe, and it also frees up a square for my king. And this is what actually took place in the game. So now I play this. I am giving up this pawn. But see, the evaluation according to the computer, according to the computer, is that this is equal. This is an equal game. I am in move 23, and I am drawing this game. So, but not momentarily, not forever, because it says here that he can just take the pawn, and yeah, I am worse. So I am worse for the wear. If I play rook f5, f8, is a mistake. The best move in this position is just to push this pawn. Is to push this pawn, hoping to promote it, hoping to get something there. And now you play rook f8. But I guess conceptually it wasn't that terrible. Like really, my move is an inaccuracy. Yeah, but I guess it's not a blunder, because I go, okay, he has to go somewhere. Like that's not really my problem now, and yeah, I can exploit that position. Now I have something to think about here. I am also low on time. At least I have less time. 4:49, and has 8 minutes 14 seconds. So he has an eternity. I think something crazy I did, which I shouldn't have, but I saw the opportunity, and my whole logic was, okay, I take this knight, I sack the rook. If he takes here, okay, at least I recover one pawn, and I shouldn't be so bad in this position. And maybe I can like try to reroute this rook and get the queen, which is not gonna happen, but maybe. Yeah, I try to put up a fight. So okay, yeah, I sack the rook. I'm gonna go here. Centralizes the rook, defending this. I guess defending this structure. And so I go for my trick here. Okay, I'm gonna reroute this rook, and I was like, yeah, I should be fine. I should be completely fine in this position. And he offers to trade queens. I don't know what to do, because if I don't know, like I am definitely not playing for a win here anymore. I am down 3 pawns. Yeah, he has 5. Wait, and I have 4. Okay, yeah, sorry. I have 4 pawns, but I'm also down the exchange. Rook, bishop, and queen versus 2 rooks and queen. Yeah, I am down the exchange, so I don't have a lot of compensation. So I decided to trade queens. Maybe play for a draw. It's not so bad because I was thinking maybe he's gonna have a hard time, and he did. He's gonna have a hard time getting rid of this bishop and this pawn. He's gonna have to sack the rook or something. But I'm not gonna let up so easily. So um, I am not even thinking that much at this point because I understand that I have to bring my king over, and he is doing the same thing. He's doing his, and then whoa, he took a long pause here. It was like 6 minutes, and he took how much? A minute. He took a minute to think, and this is a mistake. I have something here, but I couldn't tell what it was, and I will turn it off. Can you find the best move in this position? Which I totally missed. I was also feeling a bit of pressure. I have 2 minutes on the clock, and I don't know how long this is going to take. I was like, maybe I can just go here. Like, he cannot. Wait. He cannot go here. He cannot play this because maybe I will take this rook, right? I am completely winning. And now, but this is also a mistake. Yeah, pause the video now and try to find the best move for black. Draw the game. You have an opportunity to draw the game at this point. Okay, I hope you saw it. There is like a poor coordination between the protection of this rook and this pawn, right? Yeah, maybe I can. My idea was maybe I can reroute this rook here, but no. Best move is to sack the rook again. Yeah, I should have sacrificed the rook, but it's not really a sacrifice. Once he takes, I take. Yeah, that was the drawing move, which I completely missed in the game. And I was so upset about it, but yeah, what are you going to do? I am playing for the first time someone who has like 2000 points higher than me. Well, it's not 2000, but it's higher rated than me. So I feel like I have a strong psychological mentality, but this one over my head. To be honest, this one went over my head, and I missed that move, which was the drawing move. And I will show you with the eval bar that yeah, after rook takes f2, he takes my rook, I take the rook, and yeah, he doesn't. I have a lot of compensation because this rook is here, and maybe I can take this pawn later. I was also thinking maybe I can be sneaky and go after this pawn. I don't know. There are ways to draw the game with black, but I just missed it. Okay, so let's go back to the game. And I play this almost for no reason. Like I'm just gonna play a bit of tickle and force this pawn to be pushed. But I actually have something. It occurred to me, oh, this is also a mistake. And I see it and I felt it because now maybe I can go here after this pawn, get more activity. But where is this rook going? Like this is mostly a pawn or something. Like if I can just give a check to this king or do something with it about it. Yeah, I can definitely improve my position. I missed it. I missed the best move. Wait, what is the best move? Going to rook h5. How? What? How did I miss that? That was stupid. Then he gives a check, which is actually the best move. I thought that was weird, but it's actually the best move because once I take, he can give a check, and now I am in trouble, right? He can give a check again here, but I think he missed it. He actually missed it. Yeah, he went with the king queen. He played king d3, which, yeah, instead of going here, that was the best move, just to give a check. Now I find the best move, which was like 3 moves ago it was the best move. Now is yeah, it's not the best move. And okay, what crossed my mind before is that I could capture this pawn, but at this point I know I am worse. I am definitely worse because I don't really have I just don't have enough material. Sorry, I don't have enough material to keep fighting for this position. So yeah, after a few moves, I resigned. But I felt happy about my result because it was the first time playing someone much stronger than me, and yeah, I learned a lot. First, like I have to train endgames a little bit more, and I should keep it together regardless of the opponent. I think I can keep it together and just concentrate on finding the best moves. So I'm gonna show you here what happened the last moves. But yeah, I resign at some point because there is nothing I can be playing for. Yeah, I try to like isolate the king, but yeah, this is a hopeless position. He's going to promote, get a king, and I was like, maybe I can just. Oh, this is mate in 11. Maybe I can. Okay, go here, and yeah, he found it. Another rook sacrifice. So this is like the third rook sacrifice in the game. But yeah, I just take and resign because I don't really have much. He's gonna get a queen, and yeah, I am just going to lose. Now I wanna show you I play with black. This was with black, and I also play with white. And the other game was much shorter. Look at the game rating, 2700. So according to the computer, but these were a few moves. So I don't think that counts, but I will show you anyway. I play the English opening, which is my favorite because it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can shadow the bishop pointing at this diagonal, and yeah, he playing the kings in the defense, which is a similar idea, but on the other side of the board. You can shadow this bishop, and oh, not that diagonal, that is weird, but this diagonal. Then yeah, these are developing moves. I've tried to gain control over the center, putting pressure here, and this was an inaccuracy, but I thought it was rational. It was completely fine because now I'm gonna come here and he has to kick out my knight or do something about it. And yeah, here I think everything is fine. I take this knight. I usually don't take, normally don't take this knight, but yeah, I think the whole idea of taking this knight is, okay, maybe I can put my knight here later, and this knight was doing a job of maybe fighting for these squares, the d5 and the e5 square. So I was like, I want to get rid of that knight, and I will keep my knight over here doing that job. So I just keep developing my pieces. Castle. Last game I didn't castle, so I was like, I'm going to castle this game. I don't want to get into trouble. And at this point, he sent me a draw offer, and I actually had to do something else. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wrap it up. And he sent me a rematch, but I was like, you know what? Let's just wrap it up for now, and I will see you later. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this recap of my game against a FIDE Master, and I will show you also an image. Let me see if I can pull up the image. So I'm going to read you the message. After the game, I said to him, thanks. How realistic do you think it is for me to become a FIDE Master? You play better against me than your other opponents. So the context behind that is he reviewed some of my games, and I lost 4 of them in a row, and I was goofing around. I was just playing for fun. I was about to go to sleep. No excuses, only results. But yeah, that was funny. Like thinking I was such a weak player maybe, and then he's telling me you are an engineer. It's almost like saying, yeah, the fact that you are an engineer makes me capable to be a FIDE master. No, I don't think it makes you immediately capable, but I guess you can apply some of the logic and some of the efficiency thinking process behind being an engineer or an economist. I am both in my case. And so he's saying, of course, you can become FM, but first you need to get online title. I didn't know this was possible. You can get a FIDE online title in an arena site. So yeah, maybe I will try that. Let me know if you want me to see, if you want me to make videos competing for that title. But anyway, I think it was funny. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will probably show you more. Have a good day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and see you later.